Alright guys, here we are. We are in the jungle. We are deep in the jungle.
Hey everybody, this is Cody Fairless-Lee, and today I'm counting down my number 15 to number 11 anticipated movies of my top 20 most anticipated movies of 2017.
You are going to tell me everything I don't know, or I'm going to blow your head off.
For this list, I discussed the 5 movies for the upcoming year that are somewhat up there as my most anticipated.
What the hell?
Since this is a big list, my top 20 countdown is divided into 4 videos discussing 5 movies each. Now I must also point out that some of these release dates may change, and some of these movies could eventually announce to be shown in 3D, IMAX, or IMAX 3D in the coming months. So without further ado, let's get to the movies that I'm a little more decently excited for. Number 15. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. I remember the Captain Underpants novels as a kid, even though I didn't read them entirely, but DreamWorks Animation is making a movie about it, so I'm all in. The story of the book series and the movie itself are about 2 mischievous 4th graders, George Beard and Harold Hutchins, who create their own superhero named Captain Underpants and accidentally hypnotize their mean-spirited principal Benny Krupp into becoming the undie-wearing hero. The voice cast is interesting, with Ed Helms from Monsters vs. Aliens and the Hangover trilogy as Mr. Krupp, aka Captain Underpants, Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch as George and Harold respectively, the annoying Jordan Peele as George and Harold's nerdy nemesis Melvin, the hilarious Kristen Shaw as the school secretary Edith, and Sausage Party's Nick Kroll will voice another animated villain with a ridiculous name, known as Professor Poopy Pants. There's no trailer yet, but the question remains as to whether or not readers who grew up with these ridiculous books, like my sister, will enjoy this film. For me, I'm pretty sure this adaptation will do the source material justice. Number 14. Dunkirk.
The enemy tanks have stopped.
Why?
Why waste precious tanks when they can pick us off from the air like a fish in a barrel?
Despite the decent yet visually breathtaking IMAX-fueled spectacle that is Interstellar, I am no fan of Christopher Nolan. Yeah, bring on the hate comments. However, his next big project is in the war genre, which I'm also not big on, yet there are some more movies I have enjoyed. The point is that since its announcement, I felt kinda interested, with that interest only increased by both the announcement trailer and the official trailer.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
The intense true story centers on the Dunkirk evacuation in World War II, about Allied soldiers from Belgium, the British Empire, Canada, and France who were surrounded by the German army and needed to evacuate during one of the war's most fierce battles. The cast is led by rising actor Theon Whitehead, along with Tom Hardy, beloved actor and filmmaker Kenneth Branagh, James D'Arcy, Jack Lowden, Aneurin Barnard, Cillian Murphy from In the Heart of the Sea, and an uncredited cameo as Edward Dillinger Jr. in Tron Legacy, Mark Rylance from the BFG, and may God have mercy on my soul, Harry Styles from One Direction. Seriously? The leader of that stupid boy band got cast in a big movie like this? I guess Christopher Nolan loved his audition that much and thought his performance would be Oscar-worthy.
He's coming back round. He's coming back round!
Despite that, Mr. Nolan filmed the picture with IMAX cameras as usual, so if you're looking for another history lesson and wish to see it on a grand scale, then head to the nearest theater showing it in IMAX 70mm film to experience the event that shaped our world.
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.
Number 13. Coco, 2017 marks the second year in history where it releases not one, but two Pixar movies. More on the first of the coming year in just a bit. This original animated feature follows a 12-year-old boy named Miguel, who sets off a chain of events relating to a century-old mystery where he experiences a celebration of a lifetime that leads to the most extraordinary and surprising family reunion of his life. Aside from the unknown child actor known as Anthony Gonzalez voicing Miguel, the voice cast includes Benjamin Bratt from the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs franchise and Modern Family as Miguel's musical idol Ernesto de la Cruz, Gael Garcia Bernal as a friendly yet skeletal trickster spirit named Hector, and Renee Victor as Miguel's grandmother, Abuelita. Of course, this long-development Day of the Dead film sounds somewhat similar to the Book of Life, but still aims to tell a heartwarming story about Mexican mythology that will deliver and hopefully make a good amount of coin, despite yet another packed holiday season to come at the multiplexes. This isn't the only must-see movie to come out on November 22nd, so stay tuned for a later video to find out what I'm more excited for on that date. Number 12. Cars Free. Say what you want, but this underrated Pixar franchise is better than what most people say, as I found there to be Pixar movies to be less good than the Cars movies. But for Cars Free, it aims to tell an emotional and relatable story about feeling old and no longer being the fresh face you once were. Lightning McQueen is back and now a veteran racer as he participates in Piston Cup Racing's biggest stage with new friend Cruz Ramirez, voiced by the Angry Birds movies Cristela Alonso, and new enemy Jackson Storm, voiced by Armie Hammer from The Lone Ranger and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Some catchy new songs and morals will no doubt be included, and the first of the two teaser trailers looks pretty dark. Light or dark, hopefully this installment will be more appreciated by the public.
Hi, TJ Miller, reading for The Emoji Movie, Express Yourself.
Number 11. The Emoji Movie.
Hello. As you can see, I'm an emoji. A meh, to be exact. Anywho, it's my pleasure to announce our first movie. Yay.
Yeah, I know, another storyless property gets Hollywood treatment. But why judge already? This time we get a movie about emojis living in our smartphones in Textopolis, a bustling city where all your favorite emojis live, hoping to be selected by the phone's user. Our hero is Gene, voiced by TJ Miller of the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, and Big Hero 6, who is an exuberant emoji, born without a filter, and is bursting with multiple expressions. The supporting voice cast includes James Corden from Into the Woods and Trolls as the hand emoji high five, the night before's Alina Glazer as the notorious codebreaker emoji Jailbreak, who looks amazingly similar to Wildstyle from the Lego movie, Maya Rudolph as the smiley emoji Smiler, Stephen Wright and Jennifer Coolidge as Gene's parents known as the Mez, the Rio franchise's Jake T. Austin as an emoji or a human named Alex, the hilarious Rob Riggle as the ice cream emoji, and get ready, Patrick Stewart will voice the poo emoji known as Poop Daddy.
It's almost too thrilling for words.
I know how all this sounds, but think about it. If the Lego movie can surprise you, then maybe this will too. And it's coming out the day after my 23rd birthday, so I now know what part of my birthday in 2017 could be like.
The Emoji Movie.
So I told management, I can't work like this. These lights, I'm melting in here. This is such a load of...
No, go ahead. Finish that sentence.
Do you agree with my picks?
I think this is so cool, a live-action movie about emojis, you know, the Emoji Movie, Express Yourself.
Actually, it's going to be animated.
Which of these movies are you most excited for?
We have a job to do.
Hit the like button if you enjoyed yourselves. Tell me your thoughts in the comments section, and hit the subscribe button if you wish to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.
So bring the family. Doesn't have to be your family.